live from Cleveland. This is Progressive Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Grayson Rodriguez.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Here's a 2-2. Goes down looking.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Riley Green. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. Green checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Larry Bullard. 3-2 now. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan puts it away, and there's 2 away. Oh, the throw is wild. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And here it comes. Right side, hard hit. Rosario tosses the first. And that'll do it. 1 left for Detroit. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound now, Matt Manning. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, even though guys don't emphasize the win or loss as much as they used to, it's still a tough thing for a pitcher to swallow when he looks up and sees that he lost 15 ball games and unfortunately didn't get the run support at times that he needed. But professionals are able to turn the page and get back out there, take the ball, and continue to compete. And I expect to see that from him this season.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. 2-2 now. Way inside, gets out of the way.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His first homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Patrick Connolly. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 6 in the series so far. The pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Barefoot ranging back. And that one's gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Swing and a miss.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one out to right. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So up next, Steven Kwan. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And the righty deals. And fouled off.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
Next pitch misses. Full count now. That one ripped. Made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 5-zip.
You can never fault a guy for going after a hitter in a 3-2 count. He tried to challenge him, but just didn't have enough to get it by him. Really good swing. A nice home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Matt Manning won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Dylan Lesko.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Man at second with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now it's Ahmed Rosario. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And a 1-1. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and a run scores. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Lesko. Checks over to first, and he's back.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning.
And that one gets away at the plate.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised.
Lesko keeping him close. Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. This one smashed down the right field line. That one opts against the fence. One run is in. Rosario around third. Young with a relay throw, but it's offline. And it's an 8-run lead.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Trying to put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One out, runner at second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And a foul ball. Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And Ramirez is set down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up, was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Next to hit, Patrick Connolly. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Dominguez stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. Guardians 8 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Here's Jesse Winker. Here comes a pitch. To the right side. Rosario tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now number 71. Now fly ball to right center. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The 2-1. And there's the strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This one in the dirt. He's in there.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
Gathers and throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Tigers lead 1, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the second. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
In the dirt. The throw to first, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
The wide to kick the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he deals. In the dirt. Fires over to first. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
1-2 now. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there as the lead holds at 8-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Matthew Barefoot. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
And now 2-2. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still 8-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
The right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
The pitch.
Helpful.
Line drive, caught.
The batter, the catcher.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Doubled his first time up.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On the ground, right side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ahmed.
And now, Ahmed Rosario reached on an infield single his first time. Kicks and deals. High fly ball out into left center field. Green makes the catch, and that'll do it. Guardians fail to score as it remains an 8-0 game. Start of the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Christopher Morel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it hits the base of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
No outs. Runner on second. Hammered. Base hit. Morel around third. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Next to hit, Jesse Winker.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Rosario tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
And here is Matt Vierling. He reached out a walk his first time. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. That one the other way. To the plate. Save! It's 8-2.
Up next for the Tigers.
Number 71 up now for the Tigers.
Robert Perez Jr.
Swing and a miss. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Man at first, and next up for the Tigers, Jace Young. 0 for 1 so far. The count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt, but kept close. Gets it to first. Third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Guardians 8, Tigers 2. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jason Dominguez. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that ball is out of here. He blasts one out to right, and they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
Was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players. Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 10-2.
always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ballpark.
Joey Wentz on a pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Patrick Connolly getting ready to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. In the air to left center. Winker should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Bunting for a hit. Over to first, and the bunt doesn't work out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Rolled over to third. Morel handles the chance. Zips it to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And now an 8-run lead at 10-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Matthew Barefoot.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Man at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Christopher Morel. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Boo, you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
And here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Tigers strand a pair, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're going to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Oscar Gonzalez now at the plate. Right side, barefoot, under it. Makes the catch. One down.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Bo.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Kwan stands at first with one out. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3. Ripped on a line. Green makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ahmed Rosario will hit next.
Second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
2-1 now. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And now the lefty. That's out to center field. Racing, makes the catch. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Guardians. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here in Cleveland, top 6. Now, Jesse Winker. Here's a 1-2. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. To the right side, Rosario picks it up, throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, number 71. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order, due up in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 10, Tigers 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Around second, he wants the cycle. Relay throw to third, and he's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay in second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. Ball pretty well struck right field. Barefoot going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Base knock center field. And that extends the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
He steps on the bag. Play made. That ends the inning. No runs on 2 hits. No errors and a runner left. We're through 6 full. Guardians 10, Tigers 2. Sam Hentges gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Rip towards third, slides, but it gets by him.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That's towards center. Dominguez makes the play, and there's one down.
Now back.
So digging in, number 44.
Young.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Young leads off first with 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now the center fielder, Riley Green.
Man at first, and up next for Detroit, Riley Green. And a pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. This one in the air, right field. Gonzalez trying to get there. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th stretch.
Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. Ball to strike. And a big swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. That one misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Two one now. Down the right field line. That's a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it behind his back. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Guardians 10, Tigers 2. Back here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
The catcher, Eric Haas.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Angel De Los Santos. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 62.
The 1-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. And now it's 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First out in the top of the 8th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Matt Vierling. In the dirt. Naylor throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Here's a 1-1.
Inside ball.
And that one fouled off. And the 2-2.
3-2.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason.
Here's a speed threat, Jason Dominguez. This guy has turned into a beast. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. They say a win.
2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
First and second here, no outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to second for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play.
The batter, the third baseman.
Still 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramirez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next offering is in for a strike. And delivers outside. 2 outs with a runner at third. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 12-2.
Show with the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So up next, Patrick Connolly. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hard hit left side. Stops it on a slide to first. Nicely done for the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, number 71.
Robert Perez Jr.
Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. On the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So man aboard. And next up for the Tigers, Jace Young. Next pitch is outside. To first, might be 2. Tags the runner for 1. Nice stop. And he'll be safe at first.
Aggressive move to his right there to knock that ball down. You got to hope that the pitcher's going to be there in case you can't get to the bag yourself, but a good job to start that play.
Matthew Barefoot, the next to hit. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Young, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Left-hand batter waits. On the corner for a strike. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final 12-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The way